Welcome everybody to the first live stream of 2026. I am your host. Wow, that's one way to start the video. Stuttering. I am your host, Beck824. Hola, damas y caballeros, boys and girls, and the color rainbow in between. I am Beck824, and today your Los Angeles Lakers are taking on the Spurs. And yes, we are without LeBron James, but we're also out. We at least got another ball handler in Gabe Vincent. Now, granted, Gabe Vincent is exactly somebody that you would want to have the ball at a lot of the time, but still, at least that's somebody else who can, distribute the ball. But we also have some breaking news. Trae Young has been traded to the Wizards, and in this deal, they are not getting any draft picks. Neither team are getting any draft picks in this deal, which that's crazy because I thought Trae Young would at least want to go to a contending team. But if you sit down and really think about it, it makes sense because one, who wants an undersized guard who doesn't play defense? And two, if we want, let's say somebody wants to trade for Trae Young, I don't see any contending team trading for Trae Young. Yeah, he's a great offensive player, great distributor, but on the opposite end of the ball, he's a cone. So I don't know, but yeah, maybe sending him to purgatory and on the Wizards will, change his mind or whatever. But enough about the Wizards. Let's talk about the Lakers. Now the Lakers are coming off of a first night of a back-to-back against the Pelicans. So are the Spurs. The Spurs are coming off a game against the Grizzlies, which that game they did end up losing that game somehow. But in any case, the Lakers need to do their best to make sure that they can actually make this game competitive. Now, do I think we're going to win this game? Obviously, I am a fan. I want to say I really want to say absolutely because, again, Luka Doncic is still healthy. He's going to be playing tremendously, and we also have other guys. Now, granted, Jake LaRavia has been inconsistent when it comes to the last couple games. I mean, he had 2 good games against the Grizzlies, but if you look at the Detroit Pistons and other contending teams like the Spurs, he tends to struggle. He also went 22 minutes without scoring a single point. So there's a lot of negatives to go with this team, but in my honest opinion, I think he should stay as a starter. But I'm going to get into that in my next 5-game prediction. But yeah, I really want to see how the Lakers can fare against this because they have picked it up. You saw against the Detroit Pistons, where we honestly looked good. We actually played like we actually wanted to, win. But unfortunately, that fourth quarter happened and, it was a no-show. I guess we just all got tired because, again, we didn't, our injury report, it's pretty terrible. You have LeBron James, AR, Rui's going to be out for the foreseeable week. He's been practicing with the South Bay Lakers. He's staying, so he's not with the team right now. Dude Thero, a young talent that I honestly was, expecting him to get some minutes, is out due to some knee injury. But we'll see how the Lakers fare against the Red Hot and San Antonio Spurs, who are 2-3 in the last 5 games. It's kind of funny to me because now we have Victor Wembanyama coming off the bench, so you have Cornet starting over him. It's crazy because Victor Wembanyama was actually questionable for this game, so we'll see how about that. But but the thing about Gabe Vincent is that he's going to be playing a max of 18 minutes. So if we need another ball handler, we're not gonna see a lot of him tonight. We'll probably see him play through the all 4 quarters, but it's gonna be, sporadic. It's gonna be spaced out between all 4 quarters. But in any case, I do think the Lakers, our game plan is to at least be A, competitive, and B, try our best to not get this team into transition, because the Spurs, they are one of the best teams when it comes to transitional offense and defense. So let's see what we can do, because again, we are at their home. I do not want to see them start that new winning ceremony. But we'll see what let's see what the Lakers can do. Both games came down to the wire for both teams. I swear. Why do we have to go toe to toe with the Pelicans? The Pelicans, dog. How we doing, everybody, on this beautiful Wednesday night? Everybody doing good? I hope everybody's doing good. The two teams in the what? They have Victor Wembanyama heads? That's crazy. But yes, these are one of the wow. Both teams are top of the West. You have the Lakers being the 4th seed, and you also have the Spurs being 2nd. And it's crazy to me because the Spurs also beat the OKC Thunder like twice in 1 month. Never before done. And then OKC for some reason started to slip. I mean, they lost to the Hornets for some weird reason. I don't know. They're starting to become not fraudulent, I wouldn't say. They're still the favorite to win this game. But in my honest opinion though, like I was one of those people who were saying that this is like the greatest team of the modern era, you know, and then they start losing against like the Spurs, the Hornets and stuff, and I'm like, starting to regret saying that. Did you guys hear about the Lakers possibly not even making a trade this coming trade deadline? Because again, if we like to break it down, if we make a trade this season, we only have one tradable first round pick. We have, I think, also 1 second, but obviously that's nobody's gonna care about the second round pick. But what's it called? The Lakers possibly could not make a trade this entire first half of the season, which is crazy to me because if we go into the off season, we can get LeBron James off our books. We can have 3 first round picks to play with. And in my honest opinion, dude, I think the Lakers should make at least one small trade. I mean, you can, if you're still wanting to get Keon Ellis, yeah, first round pick with him. And since they want to get rid of multiple contracts, maybe they can, you know, sweeten the deal by asking for what's his name? Malik Monk. But also the Lakers don't want contracts extending past this season. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. But in any case, it's time for Lakers basketball. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got jump ball here. Are you ready? As the Lakers win the tip. Giving up to Smart. Smart gives it up to Ain. Ain to Luka. Luka working on top of the key. Finds Vando. Vando's turnover right off the bat as Vando starts over the head of LeBron James. That's going to piss off JJ Redick. Here we go. Castle bringing it up. Finds Cornet on top of the key. Cornet looking to give it up to Fox and does. Fox inside attacking. Behind the back. Kicks it out to Castle. Castle attacking in the paint. Kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes attacking. Got to go to work with 4. And we have already a foul. And that's going to be on... Oh, it's going to be on Vando? Yep, that's going to be Vando's first personal of the night. Lakers are playing with pretty good defense already. I'm surprised they would have Vando in the starting unit, but then again, who else could you ask for? So we're going to see what the best they can do, because this is honestly the best defensive lineup that we could have at the moment. as Barnes misses both. Champagnie gets the rebound, finds Barnes. Barnes to Fox. Fox to Castle for three. Won't go. Rebound Smart. Smart bringing it up across the timeline. Finds Ayton. Ayton to Luka on top of the key. Luka finds Vando. Vando looking to give it up. Finds the cutting Luka. Luka one-legged. Pulls up. No, won't go. Rebound Champagnie. Here comes Castle. Castle picked up by Luka. Castle kicks it out to Fox. Fox in the paint. Has a retreat. Finds Champagnie for a quick three. Won't go. Smart throws it out, and of course results in another turnover. Vando could not get that. It's too hot for him. It's going to be another turnover. JJ Redick looking furious right now as let's go. Spurs say I can do one better as he also turned the ball over right into the hands of the Lakers. Here comes Luka. Luka backing down Castle. Gets freed. Has to go to work. Working on top of the key. Gets inside the arc. Puts up and in. And the Lakers take an early lead, 1 point. And we have a foul. That's going to be on Luka. As a whistle's blown. Transitional foul. Yeah, the Spurs are going to make this a absolute, terrible time for the Lakers to try to get some shots up. They're top 10 team in defense. Lakers struggle against that. As Champagnie loses his dribble. Finds Cornet. Good steal there by Luka. Good steal there by Luka. And here come the Lakers. Luka, straight lined. Goes inside. Pump fakes once. Draws a foul. Bit of a late whistle there. And it looks like it's going to be a first personal on Champagnie as he's barking at the refs saying, what else could I do? Even Doncic is like, you bit the pump fake. What else can you do? Yep. Pump fakes one. Champagnie takes 2 steps in. I'm sorry. That's what great players do. They play the system around them. As Luka Doncic misses a first of 2. You got to hit those. You got to hit those free ones. As Luka Doncic is coming off of a 30-point double-double against the Orlando against the Pelicans, as Luka splits it at the line. Castle bringing it up. Castle gives it up to Cornet. Cornet looking to give it up. Has to dribble all the way to Champagnie. Even the Lakers are doing such good defense to stop that from happening. Fox finds Barnes. Barnes kicks it out to Fox. Fox to Champagnie. Champagnie puts up the 3. Won't go. And Vando picks up a second personal on the 3-point attempt. Champagnie will go to the line to shoot 3 shots. Yeah, unfortunately, Vando got a little too excited there and didn't give any space for Champagnie. You got to give the shooter space. That's the NBA nowadays. They protect the shooter. As Champagnie knocks down both. Got 1 to go. And now we're all tied up here at 3. And Champagnie misses a third. At least he got 2 out of there. And the Lakers are all tied up here at 3 apiece. Luka picked up on top of the key. Goes around Ayton's screen. Gets inside. Lays it up. Finds Ayton. Ayton comes up way too short. Ayton's frustrated. But here comes Barnes. Barnes all the way. Lays it up and in. And the Spurs take the first lead of the night. Here comes Smart. Working on the left wing. Finds Luka. Luka attacking on top of the key. Goes all the way. Lays it up. Finds Ayton there. Different result that time on that lob. And the Lakers are back up to a 5-0 lead here. And here comes Champagnie. Champagnie to Castle. Castle fakes it, puts it up and in, and 1. That's going to be Ayton's first personal of the night. Yeah, Aiden's frustrated on that one. Vandal's on the floor as Dalton Connect will step inside. The thing about Dalton Connect is this season, he's been not that good. I mean, last game against Orlando, yeah, he looked a lot better, but overall, he is not the same guy that we drafted. And as the Lakers are now down one possession, here comes Smart. Smart picked up by Castle. Here comes Luka. Luka picked up by Fox. Luka is targeting, double teamed, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds. That's going to be out on Cornet. It's going to stay with the Lakers. Jake Laravia finds Smart. Smart to Dalton on top of the key. Looking to give it up and does. Finds Luka. Luka with an Aiden screen. Luka puts it up. Bounces it around and won't go. Rebound Cornet. Here comes Fox. Fox finds Castle. Little too much sauce on that one. But it doesn't matter. It's going to result on it being Spurs ball. As Castle with the IQ, with a really high IQ, gets it off of Dalton. And Champagne with a 3 and foul on Dalton Connect. Another 3-point foul. You can't not be this hungry when there's a 3-point shooter. Yes, step up. Put a hand in their face. But you got to remember, you got to save some room for them to land. That's a problem for both Dalton Connect and Vando. They just get too excited on the defensive end. That's why they give up fouls like it's candy. But Champagne knocks down 2 shots to make it a 2-possession game. Champagne knocks down all 3. So Lakers are now down by 6. Luka picked up by Castle. With an Aiden screen, Luka goes left. Attacking all the way. Stops on the dime. Turns, fires, knocks it down. Good mid-range shot there for Luka Doncic. And here comes Fox. Fox with the crossover spin. Oh my goodness. Lost Dalton there for a moment. But here comes Castle. Right into the hands of Champagne. Champagne steps inside. Retreats back to the 3-point line. Goes inside to the paint. Floats it up and in. Rattles it home. And the Lakers down 7-13. Luka steps back. Finds Ayton. Ayton takes it. Puts it up. Has to give it right back out. No, unfortunately, another turnover. Wow, Ayton's not playing so good right now. Lakers already with 3 turnovers. Really bad turnovers, I might add. Here comes Champagne. Champagne to Cornet. Cornet to Harper. Harper to Cornet. Nice. Oh, what? And Jake Laravia called for the foul on Cornet for that block. Looked like it was all ball from here. I don't know what the refs are talking about, but Cornet's going to be going to the line to shoot 2 free shots. Cornet knocks down the first of 2. Lakers are down 7. Still a 2-possession game, but no, excuse me. That's a 3-possession game. What am I talking about? As Cornet splits it at the line. Rebound Smart. Spurs already taking 11 free throws in the first quarter. That is insane. As Smart goes all the way to the hole. Lays it up and in. 9-14. As Castle working on the right wing. Crosses over. Puts it up. Won't go. Right into the hands of Luka. Here comes Luka. It's a 3-2. It's a 3-on-2. Nice! Good lob there from Luka Doncic's adult to connect. And the Spurs want a timeout. Lakers are within striking distance already. It's a 3-point game. So far, the Lakers are playing with a lot more urgency here, folks. I really do like what I'm seeing, but probably after the whistle, you're going to see Victor Wembanyama take his first minutes here. When Victor comes on the floor, I don't know what the Lakers' game plan is going to be for that. Because after that, I'm pretty sure you're going to see Jackson Hayes get there too. But we'll see what happens. Wow, Anthony Davis is expected to be traded on the Mavs very soon. Trae Young finding out he got traded, he's going straight to the locker room. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy though. They didn't get any first round picks. Not a single one for Trae Young. It's just a straight up player swap. That's crazy. Let's take a look at the box score real quick. As man, offensively, no one on the floor has scored. Luka Doncic has 5, Smart, Ayton, and also Dalton Connect has 2. Everybody else is scoreless. Vando, Jake LaRavia has played 5 minutes, still has not done anything, only given out a personal foul. So I hope to see, him not be, 22 minutes without scoring. Because, we need somebody like him because he tends to get hot when given good minutes. And, the past couple games, he hasn't been like that for some reason. But over on the San Antonio side, you got them shooting 0% from 3. They're not taking any threes in this game, but they are going 50% from inside the arc. And again, they went to the line 11 times. The Lakers only went 2 times, and they split it at the line. And the Spurs only have 1 personal foul to the Lakers 6. So we got to play with our hands tied behind our backs because we cannot, we can't have, the Spurs getting so many free throws. We got to do something. We got to play with our hands tied behind our backs or something. As here we're coming back for the TV timeout. Here comes Castle. Castle finds Barnes. Barnes to Cornet. Cornet back to Barnes. Barnes working on the left wing. Finds Champagnie. Champagnie puts up the mid-range shot. Won't go. Battle around for the rebound. Loose ball. Jake LaRavia gets it. And here comes Luka. Still dealing with a little sickness here. I'm sorry, folks. As Luka Doncic working on top of the key, decides to attack. Goes all the way, kicks it out to Ayton. Ayton to Dalton, too hot for his hands, and it results in another turnover. Already, the Lakers are dealing with 4 turnovers. That is not good. We got to do something. We cannot be wasting turnovers. We had good possessions, good momentum, and it all goes for nothing. As Ayton, Harper for 3, hits nothing but iron. Here comes Luka. Luka working on the right wing, decides to attack, kicks it out to Jake. Jake for 3. Won't connect. Rebound Castle. Castle looking to give it up to Johnson. Johnson kicks it out, but Thought to give it out to Kornet, but can't get it to go. Here comes Luka all the way. Kicks it right back outside. And Kornet deflects it off of bounds. And is going to be staying with the Lakers. That would have resulted in another turnover. And JJ Redick would have been furious on that one. And we have substitutions coming in as Victor Wembanyama enters the game for Kornet. As Smart finds Luka. Luka gets inside. Sidesteps, finds Ayton. And we have a foul. It looks like it's going to be on Castle. That's going to be Castle's, let's see, first personal? Yep, that's going to be Castle's first personal. San Antonio Spurs are 6-1 when when Victor Wembanyama comes off the bench. They only lost once, and that was last game. Crazy. As Dalton gives it out to Smart. Smart looking to give it up. With an Ayton screen, gives it up to Ayton. Ayton battling against Victor. Has to put up the three. Blocked from behind is Castle. And here comes the Spurs. Spurs to Victor. Victor to Castle. Blocked by Smart. Here comes Luka. Here comes Luka. Luka battling with Victor. Luka wanting to nutmeg him, but it's going to be a kick ball. It's going to stay with the Lakers. Yeah, man. Victor's such a problem, man. And we have Gabe Vincent enter the game for Marcus Smart, and Jackson Hayes will enter the game for DeAndre Ayton. Jay gives it up to Gabe. First minutes here. It's been a while since we've seen him, but we have a foul. And we have a moving screen foul on Jake LaRavia. Lakers are picking up way too many fouls here. And this is just the first quarter. Lakers have 5 turnovers to the Spurs 4. As Harper kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes kicks it out to Castle. Castle attacking baseline. All the way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Castle put Jake LaRavia in the weight room on that one. As Luka controls it. Goes on the right wing. Gets inside. Attacks all the way. Blocked by Victor Wembanyama. But Gabe Vincent still there. Luka inside. Pump fakes once. And foul by Harper. That's going to be Harper's first personal of the night. And Luka's going to the line to but going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Man, this is what happens when you don't commentate for so long. I'm sorry if I'm messing up, guys. This is what happens when you don't commentate. You just lose all the momentum. And the worst part about it is I don't even know when the next game I could be commentating, because the next game we play is against the Bucks. I'm going to be going to work. I get out at 10. So it sucks, but I got to keep the lights on. But the Lakers are still within striking distance. I mean, it's only a 4-point game right now. As Luka. Come on. Luka misses it. Here comes Castle. Castle finding Victor. Victor on top of the key. Back to Castle. Castle back to Victor. Victor attacking. Jake doing his best. Fading away as Victor misses. Rebound Luka. Luka, full court pass. Oh! Full court pass to Jackson Hayes for the reverse slam. Wow. That looked like an all-star play. And Castle gets inside. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Good job there by Dalton Connect, sacrificing his body. Look at that pass. Oh, I got to see that again. Wow. Off of one leg. Jackson Hayes. I want to be like you when I grow up. My goodness. Just jumps out the gym. The Lakers are now down within 1 possession. Gabe Vincent will bring it up. Gabe to Jake. Jake on top. On top of the key finds Luka. Luka picked up by... Oh, Luka puts him on the deck. Ah, cannot convert. Here comes Victor with a rebound. Here comes Fox. Fox gives it out to Champagny. Champagny to Victor. Victor for the jumper. It's good. And Lakers back down by 4. Luka, another full court pass to Gabe. Gabe, a 3. Won't go. Tip down to the hands of Luka. Luka going left. Side steps for 3. Book it. It's a 1-point game. 17-18. Lakers are making this competitive here as Fox with the head of steam loses it. And we have a late whistle. What is up with the NBA refs lately? Just late whistles. I don't understand. But we're going to take another timeout as the Lakers want to talk it over as Jackson Hayes picks up a personal foul. Yeah, Dalton. Yeah, okay. Why is my Twitter? Why is it? Hold on, my Twitter is acting up. Hold on. Ah, okay. So Minnesota Timberwolves are opening up to trading Rob Dillingham. Okay. Oh, they also announced the Doug contest. Sharp, Edgecombe, Thompson, and also Castle. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we have. Let's see. Kenneth has drawn 2 charges in the last 2 games. He's been doing pretty good on defense, but again, it's that offense that I really want to see step up. And Lakers so far have been playing pretty good, making it a very competitive game thus far. But coming back for the TV timeout, let's see if the Lakers can keep this momentum up. As Fox comes back to knock down those free shots. Again, what was the foul on Jackson Hayes? Oh yeah, it was on the late whistle. I completely forgot. As we have Dalton Connect entering game for Jake LaRavia. Not Dalton Connect, excuse me. Maxi Kleber. As Luka working on top of the key. Decides to go right, gets inside, kicks it out to Gabe. Gabe, another 3, knocks it down. Welcome back, Gabe Vincent. As Fox Fox. Working on top of the key. Controlling the traffic. Wants the screen and gets it picked up. It's a mismatch here. Wide open in the corner. And Sochan knocks down the corner three. Sochan being pestering Luka Doncic. Luka goes around the screen. Puts up... No, kicks it out to Dalton. Dalton to Luka. Luka draws a foul on Sochan. That's going to be Sochan's first personal of the night. As it's going to be side out of bounds. Here comes Luka. Luka gives it up to Dalton. Dalton back to Luka. Luka working on top of the key. With a Hayes screen. Goes inside. Luka got to go to work with three. Puts it up. Draws the foul. Luka Doncic going to the line to convert for a three-point play. Good move there by Luka. Just patiently waits. Just waits. As soon as Victor Wembanyama goes to help on the weak side, Sochan gets excited, steps inside, and knocks down the bank. Here comes Dalton. And Luka converts with a three-point play, tying it all up at 23 apiece. Johnson will bring it up. Johnson gives up to Sochan. Sochan to Victor. Victor finds Fox. Fox with so much steam. Mismatch here. Fox for a quick three. Won't go. Victor Wembanyama thought about getting the rebound, but it's tipped out of his fingertips because he was the only one who touched it. Seriously. 7-4. Young man. Here comes Nick Smith Jr. to sub in for Doncic. So let's see if the Lakers can win with the non-Luka minutes. Nick Smith Jr. decides to attack with steam. Kicks it out to Dalton. Dalton a three. Won't go. Rebound Jackson Hayes. Gives it right back out to Gabe. Gabe another three. Won't go. Rebound Victor. Lakers are playing a lot more like aggressive. I love that. And we have another charge. No, it's going to be on Jackson Hayes? What? He's still moving. That's why. As Victor Wembanyama will go to the line to take 2 free shots. As Victor knocks down the first of 2. Despite 5 turnovers and putting the Spurs at the line 15 times, the Lakers have... Yeah, no, like, we gotta stop letting the Spurs get to the charity stripe. That's what's keeping us from, taking the lead as it's now a 1-point game. Here comes Smith to Dalton. Dalton, a deep three, won't go. And Maxey's there to disrupt. Yes, good job there by Maxey. Here comes Smith. Good job there, diving on the floor, Maxey. Here comes Smith to reset. Decides to go left. Got to go to work with 5, with 4. Smith puts it up. Won't go. Jackson Hayes can't even get the rebound. Here comes Fox with a head of steam. It's a 2-on-1. Champagny for a 3. Won't go. Johnson's there for the rebound. Puts it up and in. Good cleanup there by Johnson. And the Lakers have 20 seconds to get a shot up. Here comes Smith. Smith wanting to get the last shot. Working on top of the key. Kicks it out to Dalton. Dalton attacking. Gives it out to Maxey. Maxey with the mid-range shot to beat the buzzer. Won't go. And the Lakers end the first quarter only down 1 possession. So far, the Lakers are doing pretty good. We're doing everything that we can to make sure that this game is very competitive. I really wish we had AR. Rui too. I wish we had them back, but AR is going to be out for, he's going to be out for a month. Rui's probably going to come back by next week. Now remember, Gabe Vincent's only going to be playing about 18 minutes the entire game, so I'm expecting him to sit out the for the majority of the second, and then if we need him, we'll probably sub him back in for Luka. I should close my closet door. Why? Does it look bad? Man, that's such a good lob. Let's see. Let's see if the Lakers can keep this momentum up. I'm very interested because I honestly thought the Lakers were going to be, you know, not favorable, but both teams are coming off of a back-to-back. One lost theirs. It's distracting. Yeah, some substitutions here as on the floor we have Barnes, Fox, Castle, Bryant, and also Victor Wembanyama. For the Lakers, you have DeAndre Ayton, Smart, Maxi Kleber, Dalton Connect, and Nick Smith Jr. There we go. Lakers, seriously, 15 free throws. The Spurs already. The Lakers we gotta stop that. As Castle gives it up to Barnes on top of the key. Barnes gives it up to Victor. Victor, mismatch all the way. I mean, there's not much you can do there. Smith Jr. just looking at the refs saying, what else could I do? As Dalton looks to give it up to Smith. Smith to Ayton. Ayton looking to give it up and does find Smith. Smith on top of the key. You had some room there, but decides to get inside. Ayton puts it up. Won't go, but he was contested by Victor Wembanyama, so you have to shoot it to the stratosphere in order to knock that down. As a quick three for Fox, won't go, and Dalton Connect gets the rebound. Dalton attacking all the way, knocked out of his hands by Bryant, and here comes Barnes. Barnes to Castle. Castle gets inside, goes all the way, and we have a whistle. Reach and foul on Smart. That's going to be his first personal of the night. As Vando enters the game for Dalton Connect. As Barnes finds a cutting Fox inside, misses a shot. Good deflection there by Vando. And here comes Smith. Smith working on the left wing. Decides to attack. Pump fakes once. Finds Maxi. Maxi fakes. Gets inside. Puts up the mid-range shot. Won't go. God, he stinks. As Victor finds Fox working on the left corner. Decides to give it up to Castle. Castle to Bryant. Bryant back to Castle. Castle off the dribble, off the foot of DeAndre Ayton. But Bryant got to go to work with 5, with 4. Goes inside, lays it up and in. Good offensive game there by Bryant. Lakers are losing the non-Luka minutes here by 7. As Ayton looking to give it up and does. Retrieves his own shot. Passes it out to Smith. Smith gives it out to Smart. Smart thought about it behind the back. Gets inside. Euros all the way. How is that not? No, give me that. How is that not interference? As Barnes, a wide open three. Won't go. Rebound Ayton. And then we have a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Vandal. That's Vandal's third personal. But hold on. No. You got to give me that. Let's see. That is close. Victor Wembanyama just snatching it out of the air. That is on the way up. In real time, it looked like it was coming down. You got it. Bro. Why is Victor so freakishly tall, bro? As Barnes gives it up to Victor. Victor picked up by Ayton. Victor pump fakes once. Puts up the three. No, fakes it. Finds Bryant. Bryant inside for the two-handed slam. They're going to wave it off. And they're going to call it a... They're going to call Bryant on that one, saying that he was hung on the rim. As Luka Doncic and Jake LaRivia will enter the game for both Nick Smith Jr. and Maxi Kleber. As Luka draws another foul. Well, can't get the end one, but we'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. As Luka Doncic at the line converts for the first. Let's see if the Lakers can get back to where they were. As Harper re-enters the game for Castle. Yeah, unfortunately, the Lakers have played 5 minutes without Luka Doncic, and already it's not doing so good. They did not score a single point in that entire stretch, and now it's a 5-point game once again. Here comes Fox. Fox working on top of the key. Kicks it out to Harper. Harper to Victor. Victor picked up by Smart. Victor loses it, but no foul is called, and Luka Doncic retrieves it. Luka Doncic working on the left wing. And we have a whistle. And we have a technical foul. Who's that technical foul on? What's the tech on? Is that on the coach? Was that on the Spurs' coach? I guess so, because Luka Doncic is going to the line to shoot that free shot and makes it. So now it's a 2-possession game. Hold on, let me see. Because, yeah, the coach... yeah, Smart might have gone away with a foul there, hitting Victor on the arm. As Luka goes around, steps back for a quick three, won't go. Long rebound into the hands of Harper. Harper going inside, lays it up, won't go. Bryant, oh my goodness, comes out of nowhere but couldn't connect. And here comes Luka Doncic, finds an opening man in the corner, Jake LaRivia for 3. And the Spurs want to talk it over as now it's back to a 1-point game. The Lakers... They're playing with some urgency here, folks. And we appreciate it. We love it. All right. Since we're on a timeout, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to close my closet door. Hold on. I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it. Yeah, I'm in my pajamas. It's my day off, so what? Can I not be in my pajamas? Hold on. And my door's broken too. That's perfect. There we go. All patched up. Yeah, so far the Lakers are doing pretty good, both offense and defensively. Like, this is a team that I really wanted to see throughout this entire season. Like, yeah, gets. Excuse me. Yeah, Vando has 3 personal fouls. Jake Laver has 2. But so far, I really do like what I'm seeing out of the Lakers, especially against a contending team like the Spurs. But still, we gotta do something about the free throws and fouling, because again, we have 11 personal fouls, and the Spurs are going to the line 50 times. Now they didn't go that, like, all 15 of those is from the first quarter. Like, that's crazy. Like, we gotta do our best. Yeah, Lakers lost the non-Luka minutes. They go scoreless. Like, as soon as Luka comes back in, Lakers get 6 points in under a minute. And then when he's not playing, 5 minutes, we're cooked. We're done. Lakers in the first 10 games without LeBron James are 10-4, and in the last 5 games without Austin Reeves, they are 4-1. Played in 8 of the last 35 games together, and the record is 5-3. you know you can say it in chat, right? Yeah, this summer I really do think the Lakers are just gonna just say goodbye to LeBron James. They really should, though, just to open up the cap space, as Victor Wembanyama thought Fox was gonna be cutting, but no, Fox stayed solidly in the corner, and it's going to result in another turnover. Much needed turnover for the Lakers. Let's see if the Lakers can take a lead once again. Jake Laver, smart work on the left wing. Dribbles it out, finds Luka. Luka, a deep 3. Won't go. Vando's there, battling for the board. Here comes Jake LaRavia, keeping it alive. Back to Luka. Luka thought about the 3. Gets inside. Another open 3 for Jake LaRavia. Bang! Jake LaRavia and the Lakers take a 2-point lead. Lakers are on a 9-0 run in the last 3 minutes. Here comes Fox. Fox on top of the key. Looking for Victor. Decides to take a 3. Won't go. Victor tips it out to the hands of Ayton. Ayton to Luka. Luka inside. With Fox on him, nutmegs Ayton. Ayton inside, flips it up and in. Nice. That was a bit of a gamble there from Luka Doncic, but let's see. The Lakers can keep it growing this lead here, as Barnes will keep it. Finds Victor. Victor elbows Smart, trying to draw the foul. But won't call. Fox. No! Pass deflected by Victor. Right back into the hands of the Spurs. Barnes all the way. Flips it up and in. Stopping that 11-0 run. And now it's a 1-possession game. Luka Doncic with Fox on him. Finds Smart. Smart going left. Finds Ayton. Ayton for the mid-range shot. Won't go. Johnson the rebound. Here comes Harper. Harper to Johnson. Johnson spinning in the lane. Flips it up and in. All tied up here at 34 apiece. Luka with a spin, gets inside, slows it down, floats it up and in, coast to coast. Lakers back up by 2. Luka Doncic having a huge first half here as Fox loses it right into the hands of Smart. Here comes Luka. It's a 3-on-2. Luka kicks it out to Jake. Jake, another 3. Won't go. Victor Wembanyama the rebound. Here comes Fox. Fox with a man to beat. Gets inside. And unfortunately, we have Marcus Smart will pick up his second personal of the night. If you're going to get that charge, which I know he does, he has a very high defensive IQ. You got to set your feet. If the refs see you moving even a smidge, they will call it a defensive foul. Lakers are back up by 1, and yeah, they're doing pretty good without LeBron James in the starting lineup. I honestly thought we weren't going to be this good because, again, last time we played against the Spurs, we kind of flamed out as Fox ties it back up at 36. Luka, Fox pestering him. Luka, another. Oh my God, Luka Doncic again going coast to coast. Still, the refs do not call the whistle. Here comes Barnes, floats it up to Cornette. Oh, wow. One-handed slam for Cornette. We're going back and forth. Haymaker after haymaker. It's like a boxing match. And here comes Jake LaRavia. Kicks it out to Dalton. Dalton a 3. Won't go. Jake LaRavia tips it right into the hands of Fox. Fox finds Champagnie. Champagnie inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson, strong man. Flips it up and in. How is that a foul? How is that a foul? That's going to be Gabe Vincent's first personal. As Harper enters the game for DeAndre Fox. But, like, how is that a foul? Let me see this. Johnson. How is that a foul? Gabe Vincent has his arms up. Johnson's the one bumping into him. Like, what? Doesn't make any sense. As the Lakers were tied, and now it's 31-41. Lakers down. Jake working on top of the key. Finds Luka. Luka attacking, flips it up. Won't go. As Luka hobbling. Oh no, I hope he's okay. That's going to be on Harrison Barnes. That's going to be his first personal of the night. Luka Doncic slow to get to the line. Yeah, Harrison Barnes tweaked him a little bit on his right foot. As Luka splits it. Still a one possession game. Let's see if the Lakers can get a stop here. Harper to Johnson. Johnson attacking baseline. Has to retreat back. Still attacking. Johnson so strong. Banks it off the glass once again. As Jake LaRavia on the floor. Looking like he got hit in the face. Here comes Jake. Jake open in the lane. Goes all the way. Won't go. Jackson Hayes is there. Has to kick it right back out. And we have a foul. That's going to be on Luke Cornette. Let's see. How many fouls does Luke Cornette have? That's Luke Cornette's first personal of the night. Luka finds Gabe. Gabe a 3. Can't make one. Gabe Vincent still scoreless here. As Cornet gives it out to Harper. Harper with the head of steam. Dalton with a man to beat. Kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes to Champagny. Champagny attacking inside. Flips it up. Won't go. What? No, no, no. No, that is such a late whistle. We're not challenging that? Okay, now he's challenging it. Okay. Nah, that is not a foul. Jackson Hayes did nothing wrong. He has his hands up. Champagny's the one attacking, try to fillet it up. No, no. Nah, you gotta give me that. Look at this. Look, that is a good attempt. There's no ill intent. There's nothing to suggest it is a foul. They bump chests. That's it. Jackson Hayes has his hands up. He's not doing wrong. Jackson Hayes is innocent. That's such a bad call. Oh, they're seeing if he touched him on his arm? Trying to see if he touched ball or touch his hand. Oh yeah, big win yesterday. Lakers on a 3-game winning streak. Let me see this. Hold on. They might lose this challenge. They might lose this challenge as Jackson Hayes does hit Champagny on the hand there. Wait, hold on. He hits the ball the same time as he hits his hand. So we have a case. We have a case for the Lakers to win this challenge, actually. Looked like a good block. That looked like a good block. Yes, successful challenge. And the Lakers get the ball. Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way. There's no shot that was going to be against the Lakers. Yeah, substitutions here as Smart went into the game for Gabe Vincent. Yeah, Jackson Hayes is innocent. Again, these refs and their late whistles either call it in the moment or don't call it. Like, I hate the late whistle. It's so stupid. As Smart will bring it up. Smart going right. Finds Luka. Luka attacking all the way. Slows it down. Finds Jackson Hayes, who flips it up and in. Lakers back down by 2. Harper finds Champagny. Champagny to Barnes. Barnes to Cornet. Cornet gives it up to Johnson. Johnson attacking all the way with a Statue of Liberty slam. Johnson is 5 for 5 from the field right now, and the Lakers down 4. Here comes Luka. Luka inside. Flips it out to Jake. Jake, another 3. Won't go that time. As Champagny gives it up to Johnson. Johnson. Ooh. Okay, Jake LaRavia almost came up with a steal, but still going to be Spurs ball. As Harper attacking all the way. misses it. Here comes Jackson Hayes with the rebound. Hayes gives it up to Luka. Luka to Dalton. Dalton a three. Won't go. And Jake LaRavia is still there battling for the boards, but it won't go. Here comes Harper. Harper to Barnes. Barnes steps inside. Kicks it right back out to Harper. Harper with a cornet. Gets inside the paint. Kicks it out to Champagny. Champagny a three. Won't go. And we have a jump ball, it seems, on Cornet and Jackson Hayes. As Fox will get inside for Harper. Yeah, no, Luka Doncic just loves to like slow it down, especially when he's near the basket, because that's when you know when a play is being happened, because he slows it down and waits for the perfect opportunity to pass it or puts it up. As Luka Doncic short on that mid-range shot. As Smart. That's not Smart, that's Fox. Fox to Champagny. Champagny a three. Won't go. Wow, the Spurs are not shooting well from three. They're 1 for 12 right now. As Luka will control the traffic. Gets inside. Has to retreat back to the three-point line with Johnson on him. Thought about the three. Gives it right back out to Jake. Jake to Luka. Luka to Jake. Got to go to work with 5, with 4, with 3. Fading away. Won't go. Rebound Champagny. Here comes Johnson. Johnson spinning in the lane. Puts it up. Won't go. His first miss of the night. Here comes Luka. Luka kicks it out to Smart. Smart back to Luka. Luka, a deep three. Won't go. Cornet the rebound. Finds Fox. Fox will slow it down. Fox puts up the mid-range shot. Won't go. Both teams missing. Both teams missing a full court pass. Unfortunately, does not result in the way the Lakers expected. And here comes Fox. Fox to Barnes. Barnes to Johnson for a corner three. And the drought is over as the Spurs knock it down. It's a 7-point game. Spurs have equaled their largest lead of the first half. And here comes Smart working on the left wing. Finds Luka. Luka with a man on his hip. Gets inside. Lays it up and in. Again, just the deceleration. Everybody just gets so excited to just try to block it. And Luka's like, nah, we're going to go at my pace. We're going to slow it down. 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Fox. Crosses over. Stops. Gives it out to Champagny. Champagny, a quick three. Won't go. Rebound Luka. Lakers have 7 seconds to shoot. Luka. And we have a foul as Sohan will enter the game for Barnes. Lakers only have 3.8 to get a shot up. Plenty of time. As Jackson Hayes gives it up to Jake. Jake, a quick three. Won't go. And we go into the second half. Lakers down by 5. So far, we're doing pretty good. It's a low-scoring game, and I love it when games are low-scoring. Good defensive effort. Got to work for every shot. I love these type of games. Neither team has scored 30 points, which is good. The Lakers have been pretty bad when letting their opponents score over 30 in the first couple quarters. But so far, the Lakers are being outscored by the San Antonio Spurs. I cannot talk. They're being outscored. Second quarter, 20-22, but the first quarter is 23-26. So we're keeping pace with them. But can we overcome that and get some really good stops? That's going to be the question for the second half. As it is the halftime report, let's see what Twitter has to say about this. Yeah, Lakers head to the first half, trailing only by 5, shooting 36.4% in the first half, including 4 of 20 from 3. Yeah, that's not good. They did hold the San Antonio Spurs to 42.1% from the field goal, and they're also 2 of 14 from 3, but at least the Lakers are, like, they're technically better, but still, at least the Lakers are doing their best to stop the San Antonio Spurs from knocking down those 3-point shots. But unfortunately, they did let the first quarter get away from them as they let the San Antonio Spurs get 15. But in total, they only got to 18 free throws attempted, and they made and the Lakers only got 10. Both teams have committed 9 turnovers, so we gotta be smarter with the basketball. Like so far, Vando has 3 personal fouls. That's why you're not seeing him get some minutes right now. Jake LaRavia has 2. DeAndre Ayton has 1. But honestly, he's been frustrating. He's been frustrating lately. I mean, yeah, he's been getting more touches, but like, I was super upset with him in that Pelicans game where he did not play that one possession where he just did not play defense on that one free throw attempt. But we also have reports that the Lakers are saying that DeAndre Ayton is not their answer to the center position for long term. Now, in my honest opinion, I would not mind him staying with us for the long run. I mean, he's been good. He's been relatively solid. Does exactly what you need him to do. Also, he's shooting the clip from inside the arc at a 30%, 60% clip. So if the Lakers lose him, I would be really upset because we haven't had a true 7-footer since. I mean, yeah, we had AD, but I'm talking about I'm talking about like another person. Another 7-footer. Is that when we had Gasol? Not Pau Gasol. What's his brother's name? I completely forgot, but yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, both team with 9 turnovers. San Antonio Spurs are moving the ball a lot more. Lakers have 7 to the San Antonio Spurs 12. Rebounds, the Lakers have 27 to the San Antonio's 24. So we're beating them on the boards. But look at the San Antonio Spurs bench, though. 14 points, 3, 2, and 5. And the Lakers, no one has scored even above 5 points. Maxi Kleber has played 5 minutes with 0 points. Dalton Knecht with 16 minutes but 2 points. Jackson Hayes with 11 minutes and 4 points, who honestly has been pretty solid this first half. Gabe Vincent with 7 minutes with 3 points, but I'm not expecting him to score a lot because, again, he's only going to be playing 18 minutes throughout this entire game. He is on a minutes restriction. He's probably going to be like that for the majority of the games in January. And Nick Smith Jr. has played 4 minutes, still has not scored a single bucket. He's been doing nothing but cardio. Like, the bench is all just negative 4, 10, 5, 4, and 7. San Antonio, they only have, let's see, you have one player with a net rating with a plus minus of 4 and a negative a negative 1, 2, 3, and 8. SGA scores 46, 6, and 6. Man, SGA, crazy. Still crazy thing that the first trade of the season is Trae Young to the Wizards, and he didn't even go for a pick, not a single pick. But yeah, Anthony Davis is on a trade block. The only thing he's looking forward to is a contract extension with any team that he lands on or stays with the Dallas Mavericks. Hawks got a lot better with Trae out because with Trae on the team, he was terrible. Because like when he was out with the injury, the Lakers lost to them pretty badly. They were doing really, and I do want to emphasize, really good without him. And then he comes back, and they're not the same. Spurs are up by 5, and they're looking to see if they can get a win after they had that really disappointing loss against the Grizzlies. I thought J Huff was on the. I thought J Huff was on the Grizzlies. I guess he went to the 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 Pacers. All right. I wish we kept him. He would have been a really good. He would have been a really good pickup for like the third stringers. But obviously he wants to play. Really wish I watched this game and did a live show for the Pelicans. Man, I'm so mad I had to miss that one. Fox looking like LeBron on that fast break. Let's see. What does Twitter have to say? Man, I am so hungry, bro. They just showed a Wingstop commercial. I'm like, damn, I need a Wingstop commercial. I don't get paid until tomorrow on some BS because they're like payout services bugging or something. I don't know. For real. Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", and he's doing stuff that you think a guard can do. And sometimes these halftimes be taking way too long. Dwight Howard's slow as fuck. February 1st is NBA Pioneer Day. All right. We're just minutes away here from the second and final half. So far, the Lakers are doing really good, keeping pace with them. The Spurs coach looks like he's been like shocked, like his hair is all over the place. I have no room to talk because my hair is not exactly the best right now. Can't wait to get that haircut though. Can't wait. Oh wait. Oh no. Where did I put my where did I put my I put it on my bed. Gosh darn it. Johnson already with Johnson with 14 points. Luka Doncic with 22. I had a buddy of mine asking me, will Luka Doncic get 30? And he's on pace to get 30. As we have some substitutions here. So on the court, we have Vando, Jake LaRavia, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Luka Doncic. And over on the Spurs, you have Barnes, Champagnie, Cornette, Fox, and also Castle. Let's see if the Lakers can keep pace. Keep this pace. Because again, Lakers find a way to keep pace throughout 3 quarters, and then that fourth one comes up and we just get tired. Here we go. Castle will bring it up. Finds Barnes working on the left wing, wanting to give it up. Finds the cutting Fox, who banks it off the glass. The Lakers back down by 7. Smart finds Vando. Vando, who turns it over. Unfortunately, here comes Fox. Fox all the way, lays it up and in. Already the Lakers are giving up points. It's literally a 4-0 run. JJ Redick's visibly upset as Smart gives it up to Vando once again, and we have a foul. That's going to be on Barnes. It's going to be a side out of bounds. Luka Doncic controlling the traffic. Goes left, kicks it out to Vandal. Vandal, a corner three. Can't get that to go. Oh, Jake LaRavia comes flying in for the cleanup. There comes Fox. Fox to Barnes. Barnes back to Fox, working on the right wing. Cutting court. Good job there by Jake LaRavia. Doing it all. Defense, offense, doesn't matter as Luka Doncic will bring it up. Luka with an Ayton screen. Goes right. Wanting to bounce it to... Wanting to do another nutmeg as Fox beats DeAndre Ayton there for the two. Man. It's a reverse score of 45-54. Lakers are being outscored 3-6 as Luka Doncic draws a foul on Kornet. That's going to be Kornet's second personal. Yeah, great hands by Castle. As Luka Doncic will be at the line shooting those 2 free shots. As Luka knocks down the first of 2. Lakers are sloppy to start this second half. 4-6. As now the score is 47-54. Lakers still down, but within striking distance. As Castle finds Fox. Fox picked up by 2. Kornet inside. And Kornet got hit in the face there. There's going to be a personal foul on Luka. That's his second personal of the night. Kornet got hit in the eye really bad as he's rubbing it viciously. I hope he's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they call it on Luka though, and should have been on Smart, but I guess. As Barnes gets inside, floats it up, won't go, and battling for the boards, here comes Luka Doncic. Luka with an Ayton screen, kicks it out to Smart. Smart thought about the 3, gets inside, and we have a travel call. He never left his pivot foot, but it doesn't matter as the refs still call it a turnover. Here comes Castle. Castle around a Kornet screen, working on the right elbow. Kicks it out to Champagne in the corner, attacking. Kicks it out to Kornet. Misses a shot. Battling for the board. Back up is Luka. Luka with his 8th rebound. Luka, a deep 3. Bucket! Much needed bucket, and the Lakers down within 4. Here comes Castle. Castle tipped out of his hands by Luka. Champagne retrieves it back into the hands of Castle. Castle work on the left wing. Finds Kornet. Kornet finds Barnes. Barnes attacking all the way, fading away. Won't go. Kornet's there, but no, DeAndre Ayton's there. Good move there by DeAndre Ayton. And here comes Luka. Luka kicks it out to Smart in the corner for 3. Won't go. Jake LaRavia will clean it up. Finds Luka. Luka inside to Ayton. Ayton floats it up. Won't go. Kornet, unfortunately, into the hands of Kornet. Here comes Fox. Fox steps back. No. Here comes Barnes. Barnes thought about it. Draws a foul. That's going to be Ayton's second personal. And Barnes will go to the line to shoot those 2 free shots. Spurs are up by 4. Lakers, even if he makes 2, Lakers are still within striking distance as it's only going to be a 6-point game. as the Lakers are now down by 6. Still 2-possession game here as Luka Doncic goes around an Aiden screen, kicks it out to Vando. Vando attacking all the way, lays it up and in. Nice. Very aggressive move there by Vando. And here comes Fox. Fox working. Gives it out to Cornet. Cornet. Good defensive play by Vando. Vando only has one man to beat. Vando all the way. Lays it up and in. Good move. Defense. Offense. Vando. Here comes Castle. Castle makes it. Goes inside. And we have a foul. Unfortunately, it's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's going to be his second personal. Luka saying that we should challenge it. But let's see. As we take a look at this good defensive play. Defense. Offense. Vando. Man, Vando has been so confident. I love seeing him play, man. He's also been impressively good from 3 in the last couple games, which, yeah, I am very shocked that he's been working on his shots this efficiently. As Castle knocks down the first. Victor Wembanyama will enter the game for Cornet. Johnson will enter the game for Barnes. As Castle knocks down both. Smart will bring it up. Luka Doncic already with 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. So far, he's on track to get a triple-double as Jake will get it on the left wing. Here comes Luka. Luka picked up by 2. And unfortunately, can't control it as Ayton. Here comes Champagne. Oh my goodness. Victor Wembanyama alley-oops it to Fox. And now it's a 6-point game once again. Luka waiting for his teammates to come back. Luka sidesteps for 3. Won't go. Vando's there, but tips right into the hands of Victor. You're not going to beat a rebound battle against Victor Wembanyama. And Smart got too excited. Gets the steal. Luka. Ayton gets fouled by Victor Wembanyama. Good defensive play there by Smart. DeAndre Ayton will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. As Ayton misses a first of 2. As Ayton splits it at the line. 5-point game. As Champagne gets inside, finds a way to knock it in. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Luka gives it up to Vando. Vando attacking baseline all the way. Blocked by Victor Wembanyama. And here comes the Spurs. Fox, wide open. Tipped out of his hands by Ayton. Good defensive play. And here come the Lakers. Jake LaRavia waiting for his teammates to come back. Finds Luka. Luka goes right. Gets inside. Puts up the shot. Will go! And you're looking at the ref saying, how was that not a foul? And here comes the Spurs. Spurs, good defensive play there by Jake. And unfortunately results in a miscommunication there. And the Lakers will take a timeout and talk it over as the Lakers down 64-57. Yeah, that second half, Lakers starting to look pretty winded, but we're still keeping pace with the San Antonio Spurs as they score 14-16 in this game. Yeah, that miscommunication there led to a wide open layup there for Castle. Luka with the high right now of 29 points. Nobody on the Lakers even has more than 10 points. That's crazy. Hey, San Antonio got a mariachi band. That's awesome. Ooh. Yo, he's still holding on to that note. That was sick. Yeah, so far the Lakers are starting to get tired on the defensive ends as they trail 64-57. I mean, we're keeping pace with them. I mean, San Antonio isn't exactly shooting the best right now, but still, we gotta capitalize on their misses, and we gotta convert. We cannot be wasting possessions. You know that Vando attacking baseline. I mean, there was like what 3 black jerseys in his way. He should have waited. He should have waited for somebody to cut. And that's the thing. Nobody on this team cuts that often. You know, when you're trying to get a better shot, you have to move without the ball. You can't just ball watch. There should be at least 2 Lakers underneath the paint at all times. Whether that's Vando or Ayton, Smart and Ayton, Jake LaRavia and Ayton, does not matter. We have to have 2 guys down there so they can get the shovel pass and see if they can either get the foul or get that easy layup off the glass. Harper enters the game for DeAndre Fox. Excuse me. As Barnes enters the game for Champagny. And we're waiting for the substitution here for Vando. Gabe Vincent wins the game for Vando. As Gabe Vincent has 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 rebound. He does have a personal foul, but still I'm not expecting much from him, especially on the minutes restriction. As Jake finds Smart to Gabe. Gabe will bring it up. Gabe finds Ayton. Ayton looking to give it up and does. Finds Luka. Luka goes left, gets inside the arc. Pump fakes ones, drives inside, and it's going to be a kick ball. And it's going to stay with the Lakers. Here you go. Jake finds Smart. Smart finds Luka. No. Castle got a little too excited there. It's going to stay with the Lakers, though, as it was out of bounds. As Luka will inbound it. Finds Gabe. Gabe going right. Finds Ayton. Ayton for the mid-range shot. Book it. Here we go. 59-64. Lakers are moving the ball nicely, I must say. As Barnes looking to give it up and does, finds Johnson. Johnson to Victor for 3. In and out. Here comes Ayton with the rebound. Here comes Luka. Luka the Smart. Smart to Jake. Jake attacking baseline. Spinning. Finds Ayton. Ayton floats it up. No. Blocked by Victor. Victor controls it. Victor, it's a 3-on-1. Lobs it up to Castle. And unfortunately can't get it to go. And it's going to be a foul on Victor Wembanyama. That's going to be Victor's second. That would have been crazy if that connected. Victor Wembanyama tried to lob it up to Castle, but it was knocked off the glass. And I honestly thought he was going to get that right back. Gabe Vincent walking it up. Finds Ayton to Luka. Luka working on top of the key. Goes inside the arc. Picked up by Castle. Luka puts it up. I'm surprised. Nope, they do call it. Double dribble. Luka saying it was deflected. Luka saying it was deflected and asking for a challenge. We have a challenge. I don't know why. If you're like, I don't know why JJ Redick isn't calling the challenge there. As Castle pump fakes twice, knocks it up. Knocks it off the glass. And it's back up by 7. Largest lead of the night was 9, and here comes Jake LaRavia. LaRavia on top of the key, goes left. Looking to give it up, and does. Finds Luka. Luka got to go to work with 5, with 4, with 3. A deep 3. Oh, that almost went in. We needed that one, as Johnson will walk it up. Johnson attacking the much smaller Gabe. Johnson puts it up and in. Johnson's so aggressive. Gabe Vincent can only do is watch. It's just bully ball here. As Gabe Vincent misses the mid-range shot. And here comes Castle. Castle all the way. Pump fakes once. Gives it out to Victor. Victor thought about the 3. Gets inside the paint. Spinning. Gives it out to Castle. Castle retreats back to the 3-point line. Castle to Johnson. Johnson with Gabe on him. Attacking. Battling down low. And foul. And they wave it off. And Gabe Vincent will pick up his second personal. Johnson just plays really aggressive basketball. And we have some substitutions here as Cornette will enter the game for Victor. Champagny will come back for Castle. Jackson Hayes will come back for Ayton. And Dalton Connect will enter the game for Smart. Come on, we got to get some stops here. We were able to tie it. We got to get some stops. We got to take the lead. As Cornette looking to give it up and does finds Barnes. Barnes going baseline, has 4 to shoot. Gets inside, loses it. And Johnson for 3. Johnson hits the desperate 3. And it's the largest lead of the game. Gabe Vincent thought about the 3. Steps inside for the floater. Nice, good floater there by Jackson Hayes. It's a 10-point game. As Harper finds Champagny. Champagny finds a cutting Johnson. Johnson fouled by Jackson Hayes. I don't understand how is that a foul. And that's going to be Jackson Hayes' 3rd personal of the night. Gotta start playing with your hands tied behind your back. We got some news that the Hawks are still going to be very aggressive and focusing on trading for Anthony Davis after trading away Trae Young. Lakers down 11, the largest lead of the night, as Maxi Kleber will re-enter the game. Fox will come back in for Barnes. Johnson knocks it down. Lakers down 12. Jackson to Luka. Luka to Jackson. Jackson back to Maxi. Maxi looking to give it up. Finds Hayes. Hayes left wide open, but decides to give it up to Luka. Luka goes left. Gets inside. Banks it off the glass and in. Nice. Luka Doncic with 31 points already. There comes Fox. Fox gives it up to Cornette for the mid-range shot. Is good. Back to a 12-point game. The lead is starting to get away from us. Lakers only scored 20 points in this quarter alone. As, oh my goodness, Harper deflects it and stolen away. And it's going to be Dalton Connect. A nice defensive play by Dalton Connect. Good recovery there. What is happening? We have a timeout? Oh, okay, bet. We have a timeout by the Spurs. Come on, man. We got to do something, bro. We cannot. It's like we were doing so good, and obviously we're getting tired right now. I mean, look at the rest of this team right now. Look at the rest of the 0 points, 2 points, 6 points, 3 points. And if you look at the bench, Look at the bench. Yeah, you have 0 points. 2, 6, 3, and 0. And then we have Luka most likely going to be subbed out from Nick Smith Jr. We got to get some stops, man. San Antonio Spurs has 1 possession away from scoring 30. We got to do something. I really want this team. I really want the Lakers to make a trade, but most likely we're gonna not do that, and then we're gonna lose out on players like Keon Ellis, and I'm gonna be very upset. And this timeout's taking way too long. You guys are up by 12. I don't know what y'all talking about. That's Johnson with a team high at 21 points. Is he a team high? Yeah, he's a team high of 21. Coming off the bench, scoring 21. Wow, I wish somebody on the Lakers could do that. I mean, Jake LaRavia, I was looking at you to do that, but unfortunately not. And don't forget to vote for the All-Star games. You can do that right now, actually, as you can vote for Luka Doncic, AR, and also LeBron James to participate in the All-Star games this year. As Gabe finds Dalton. Dalton back to Gabe. Gabe with a head of steam. Behind the back finds Jackson Hayes. Hayes back to Gabe. Gabe finds Luka. Luka goes right, gets inside the arc, attacking, being patient, finds Maxey. Maxey back to Luka. Luka with 2, with 3, with 2, in trouble, forced up the shot, and won't go, unfortunately. Wasted possession there. Here comes Fox. Fox to Champagny, attacking all the way, finds Cornet inside, and we have a personal foul on Maxi Kleber. As Cornet, I'm glad to see he's not dealing with any injuries, especially in the eye. We hate to see that. He was getting that iced up. We have some substitution here as Castle went into the game for Harper. Nick Smith Jr. went into the game for Dalton Connect. Yeah, you're going to see Luka Doncic play a lot of minutes tonight, man. Especially if you want to be competitive. As Cornet gives it a 14-point lead. Here comes Gabe. Gabe to Luka. Luka around a Jackson Hayes screen. Puts up the shot. Nice! Counted in a foul! Luka Doncic will go to the line to convert for a 3-point play. That's going to be on Castle. That's his 4th personal. Wow. Castle got to play with his hands tied behind his back, or either that, they're going to have to sub him out. As Luka misses it, and we have a loose ball foul. And it's going to go against San Antonio. Wow. Wow, that's going to be on Johnson. That's Johnson's first personal. Wow, I was not expecting. Ah, you know what? Yeah, he hooks him. Yeah, Johnson hooks Maxi Kleber. As Maxi Kleber will go to the line to shoot those 2 shots. Maxi hits the first. And Maxi splits it at the line. Fox finds Cornette. Cornette looking to give it up. And finds Johnson. Smith, wow, gets bodied. And here comes Johnson. Johnson to Fox. Fox a 3. Won't go. Again, the San Antonio Spurs struggle from behind the arc. And here comes Luka Doncic. It's an 11-point game. Nick Smith Jr. kicks it out to Maxi. Maxi gets inside. Finds Jackson Hayes. And held by Fox. And he's going to shoot 2 as Victor comes back in. Barnes as well. And Marcus Smart will come back in for Luka Doncic. So we're going to play with no Luka right now for 5 minutes, most likely. And we got to win these non-Luka minutes. Now, before, the Lakers were only able to not do anything as they were only playing good defense, but they weren't able to score. As Jackson Hayes knocks down the first of 2. On Friday, the Lakers will take on the Bucks on a home game. It's going to be at 7:30. Unfortunately, I will have to miss that game. As Jackson Hayes will knock down the second. 68-77. Castle will bring it up. Finds Barnes. Barnes picked up by Smart. Barnes finds a cutting Fox. Fox gives it up to Victor for 3. Won't go. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Smart. Gabe Vincent will walk it up to on top of the key. Finds Smart. Smart gives it out to Gabe. Gabe a 3. Won't go. Still has not scored anything from outside the arc. As Fox gives it out to Victor. Victor mismatch. Down low. Fading away. Won't go. Oh, wow. Champagne's there. Cleans it up to throw it down. It's an 11-point game. 5-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Gabe Vincent got to go to work. Picked up by Champagne. Gabe Vincent puts up the 3. Why would you shoot that? That was... Why? Why? That's not a good shot. As Castle fading away. Won't go. Smart with a heave. Won't go. And we're going to go to the 4th and final quarter. The Lakers outscored by the Spurs 31-25. But in total, it's 68-79. Lakers down by 11. San Antonio has a good chance to close this out in the 4th. But come on. We got to get some stops. We were able to tie it and take the lead momentarily. Lakers continue to struggle here. Oh, man. We need a trade. But since it is the end of the 3rd quarter, I'll be right back. Gonna use a little announcer's room. Y'all behave. BRB. Here. I'm back. Do I see Vandal on the floor over there? Is Vandal gonna come back in? I mean, he's... Yeah. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Lakers gotta do everything they can to produce on both defensively and offensively in order to stay afloat. I mean, seriously, we gotta do some. We gotta do some. It is the fourth and final quarter. Let's see the Lakers can come back from 11. Why do the Spurs have green warm-ups? That's gross. They're like Celtics players. Jake LaRavia finds Maxey. Maxey looking to give it up and does. Finds Smith. Smith crosses up. Has to retreat back. Gives it up to Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes back to Smith. Smith with 5. Jake LaRavia for 3. Rattles it home. Much needed 3. And now it's an 8-point game. Here comes Castle. Castle gives it up to Barn. Champagne finds Sohan. Sohan back to Castle. Castle finds Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama got to go to work with 2, with 1. Victor all the way. Banks it off the glass to beat the shot clock. Oh, LeBron's out. He's not playing the back-to-back. But what up, bro? How you been, man? It's been a while. First live show of 2026. Hopefully the Lakers can win this one. As Smith will attack all the way. Floats it up. Won't go. And wow. Victor Wembanyama and Champagne were battling for that rebound, but here comes Castle. Castle attacking. Kicks it in the corner. Sohan. Sohan to Fox. Fox thought about the 3. Victor instead will sidestep the 3. Won't go. Jackson Hayes the rebound. Lakers down 10. Smart draws a foul, and that's going to be on Castle. That's Castle's 5th personal. No, I don't think it's an injury. They labeled it as a right sciatica injury, but the only reason he's not playing is because he's 41. I mean, out of the exit interview against the Pelicans, he stated that, like, hey, every game is going to be a DPA. Every second I have a back-to-back. Do you think LA will win or Spurs? I mean, I honestly had San Antonio Spurs winning. Lakers played pretty good during the first half. Jackson Hayes flips it up and in. Wow. Thought it was going to be a foul on Victor Wembanyama. But realistically, I got the Spurs winning, but I want to see the Lakers come back because we're down 10 and it's very doable, especially with the last 10 minutes happening. Smith goes left, puts up the 3, knocks it down. 76-83. Lakers down 7. Harper looking to give it up and finds Champagne. Champagne to Victor. Victor fouled by Maxey. There's going to be a side out of bounds. Yeah, in the last couple games, the Lakers have been playing really good defense, but offensively, we struggle when when Luka Doncic is not on the floor. As Fox finds Sohan. Sohan to Victor. Victor on top of the key. Look at the miss. Look at the size difference. My goodness. Victor attacking all the way. Makes it off the glass. Won't go. Smart. We'll get the rebound. We'll walk it across the timeline. Smart. Behind. Puts up the three. Ah, God. Oh, he was so short on that one. We needed that three. We really needed that three. As Fox will bring it up. Fox finds Sohan. Sohan to Champagne. Champagne to Fox. Fox kicks it towards Sohan. Sohan attacking baseline. Puts it up. Oh my. Oh my God. Victor Wembanyama yams it home. God, he's such a cheat code, bro. As Jackson Hayes attacking down low. Gives it back up to Jake. Jake to Smart. Smart attacking Champagne. Smart doubled. Loses it. Here come the Spurs. Spurs. Maxey finds a way to get it. Back into the hands of Jake. Jake to Smith. Smith. A deep three. Won't go. Here comes Fox with the ball. Here comes Sohan. Harper yams it home. The Lakers need a timeout. And the lead goes back up by 11. It doesn't even matter, bro. Like, throw it anywhere around the rim. Victor Wembanyama is just gonna find it. Lakers only score 8 points without Luka Doncic on the floor. That third quarter really killed us. Really stopped all the momentum that we had on either side of the floor. Yeah, you're going to see Luka Doncic come right back in because, we got nobody else scoring the ball. I wouldn't mind having Vando come back in. I would switch him out with Maxi Kleber. How we doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We all doing good on this beautiful Wednesday night? I hope y'all doing better than me because, man, first live show in a while, and Lakers are not exactly favorable. I mean, we weren't favorable going into this matchup, but to see us start off really good and, the third quarter happens, we're just tired. Yeah, it sucks, but you know what else doesn't suck? Y'all subscribing. We're only 6 away from hitting 150. Let's see, because I know the Lakers have been doing pretty... Let's see, how many turnovers do the Lakers have? Lakers have 16 turnovers to the Spurs 13. Wow. Yeah, San Antonio has been to the line 26 times. But San Antonio is really struggling from three. I mean, shooting 15% to the Lakers 23. I mean, we're both just terrible from behind the arc, but it's inside the arc is what matters because the Spurs obviously are winning the Lakers 46-39, which again, when you have a 7-4 player, I mean, if you don't win inside the paint, I am very shocked to that ever happening. Hopefully during the offseason we can address this bench, bro. There we go. On the floor, you have Vando, Jake LaRavia, DeAndre Ayton, Luka Doncic, and Gabe Vincent. And for the Spurs, you have Champagne, Fox, Sohan, Victor Wembanyama, and Harper. Here comes Vando, gives it up to Luka. Luka goes right. Looking to give it up. And turns it over immediately. Here comes Victor. Victor, wide open. Harper for three. Won't go. Ayton tips it right into the hands of Champagnie. Champagnie a three. Won't go. Oh! Victor Wembanyama comes flying in. Back up by 13-point lead. Gabe Vincent finds Luka. Luka working on top of the key with a man on his hip. Decides to go inside. Puts up the mid-range shot. Won't go. Rebound Harper. Champagnie finds Victor Wembanyama. Way too strong there. Luka, full court pass to Jake. Jake. Gorgeous move. Jake LaRavia Euro steps to reverse it up and in. And Luka Doncic is visibly upset on the last turnover there. And the Spurs want to talk it over again. We're all tied up in scoring in the fourth quarter, 10, but still that third quarter killed us, and the Lakers are down 78 to 89. Lakers are still within striking distance. We just got to get some stops. Do you believe in the comeback? Oh, absolutely. We're down 11. We're keeping pace with them. We just got to stop with the turnovers. Seriously, we have to stop with the turnovers. We got to keep moving without the ball. We got to do every single little thing we can do because again, Victor Wembanyama, you're not going to stop him inside the paint. I'm sorry. He's 7'4". He just standing from the three, he'll get the rebound. So, we got to do our best to slow him down at most. So hopefully the Lakers can come back from the timeout and, with some more urgency here because I would love to extend this winning streak to 4. I don't see anybody that would be subbing out here. Oh, look at that. Cornette comes back in for Victor. Castle comes back for Fox. And Champagne will be subbed out by Johnson, everybody's favorite, with their team high of 21 points. Yeah, those are inexcusable plays, I must say. There we go, coming back with a TV timeout. Johnson will kick it back out to Castle. Castle back to Johnson. Johnson a three. Won't go. Cornette's there, battling down low, but Ayton still wins the battle. Here comes Gabe. Gabe finds Jake. Jake working on the left wing. Finds Luka. Luka, pump fakes once. Fading away. Got it to go. And it's a 9-point game once again. Harper gives out to Sochan for 3. Sochan knocks down the 3. Back up by a 12-point game. Luka Doncic gives it up to Gabe. Gabe, another 3. Knocks it down. Finally knocks down a 3. 83-92. Harper working on top of the key. Picked up by Vandal. Harper gets inside. Pump fakes once. Kicks it out to Sochan. Sochan goes inside the paint. Bounces it to Johnson. Johnson battling baseline is going to stay with the Spurs as it was knocked out of the hands by Jake LaRavia. Barnes will come back in for Harper. As Cornette will get it inside, finds Johnson. Johnson gets inside the paint. Battling down low, flips it up and in. Wow. Somehow got it to go over DeAndre Ayton. Here comes Luka. Luka gives out to Ayton. Ayton to Vandal. Vandal, an open 3. Won't go. Harper gets the rebound. Barnes there. Won't go. Barnes try to draw that foul. Nope, you can't do that. As Castle, coast to coast, floats it up and in. Lakers down 13 now. Luka behind the back, picked up by Sochan. Full length of the court. Luka bumping inside, puts it up, counted in a foul. And it's a 3-point play. Lakers have a chance to turn it back into a 10-point game. Gabe Vincent will come back in. Marcus Smart also will come back in. Or Vando. Luka does not convert for the 3-point play. Still an 11-point lead. As Castle goes right. Picked up by Ayton. Castle kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson all the way. Floats it up and in. Johnson has 25 points. Wow, what a game for him. As Luka Doncic gets inside the paint. Draws a foul. And that's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. As Luka misses the first of 2. Lakers down 13. Gotta get our stops. We let the Spurs get to 21 points already in the 4th quarter. Lakers only have 18. We gotta slow that down. We gotta slow that production down. As Luka Doncic splits it at the line. 12-point game. Castle goes right, gets inside the paint. Pump fakes right inside, right off the glass. Found a way to knock that down. Spurs already with 100 points. It's a 14-point game. Luka finds Gabe. Gabe back to Luka. Luka finds Smart. Smart pump fakes once. Finds Ayton. Ayton floats it up and in. Nice. 88 to 100. Here comes Castle. Castle to Victor Wembanyama. Disrupted there by Smart, but Smart will pick up his third personal of the night on Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama will go to the line to get those 2 free shots. As Victor knocks down the first. Here comes the substitutions as Fox enters the game for Barnes. As the MVP chance showers Victor Wembanyama as he's at the line. Splits it at the line, though. Gabe Vincent saves it. Good move there by Gabe Vincent. Come on, we're down 13. We can get it going. As Luka surveys the floor. Decides to go left. Puts up the 3. Won't go. Johnson the rebound. Castle. And we have a timeout here. Why did the Spurs call a timeout? Y'all up by like 13. Why y'all calling out a timeout? What is that about? I think they were cooked, bro. Yep. Yeah, 3 minutes to go, down by 13. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's not likely. Like I'm not blaming you for thinking that, bro. All right, coming back for the timeout. Castle give it up to Fox. Victor to Champagne. Champagne throws it right out of bounds. Hits somebody in the stands. I think it's what? BCS? Oh, because of starters? Yeah. Yeah, the second half, we're just tired. As Jake finds Vando. Vando inside the paint, kicks it out to Luka. Luka back to Aiden. Aiden finds Jake. Jake, a 3. Knocks it down. Perfect switch there. Back down to a 10-point game. We still have a chance to make this a competitive game here with 2:40 to go. 2:40 to go. Castle working on the left wing. Surveying the floor. Wants to give it up to Victor. Decides to give it out to Fox. Fox thought about the 3. Castle with 5 to shoot. Puts up the 3. Won't go. Long rebound to the hands of Luka. Luka. Fox almost poked that away. Here comes Luka. Luka puts it up. Banks it off the glass. Won't glow. And rebounded here. Jake LaRavia. Another 3. Won't go. That was a huge miss. 2 minutes to play in this game. Victor Wembanyama. If he scores here, that might be the dagger. Luka Doncic with the dagger banks it off the glass. Back up by 12. Smart working on the right wing. Gives it up to Ayton. Ayton gives it up to Luka. Luka gets inside the arc. Gives it right back to Smart. Smart thought about the three. Kicks it out in the corner. Vando a three. Won't go that time. I guess Vando just doesn't have the corner luck now. With a minute and a half to go. This game might be over with. As Castle finds Victor. Victor backing down Ayton. Victor attacking, fading away. Jump shot is good. Wow, soft touch. Cooked. Yep, bro. It's a 14-point game. Smart working on the right wing. Backing down Fox. Battling down low. Pump fakes once. Gets inside. Misses it. Rebound Victor. Gotta sleep, bro. Bye. All right, have a good night, bro. As Johnson already lays it up and in, and the Lakers are waving the white flag. As we are on a timeout here. We're gonna sub in Bronny. Yeah, this game is no longer in doubt here. Lakers only have a minute to play. Down 14. Yeah, winning streak ends here tonight in San Antonio. Next game will be against the Bucks. Yeah, Smith comes in. Chris Manning enters. Bronny James comes in. Drew Timme enters the game. Water enters the game for the Spurs. Yeah, that sums up the rest of this game. I mean, the Lakers played hard, but we didn't have much firepower. As Bronny James will kick it across court pass to Timme. Dalton Connect puts up the three, won't go. Spurs with the rebound. Man. It's a 12-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Yeah, and that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers lose 91 to 107. That's very unfortunate here. Spurs are going to be really fun to see as they play. Man, but look at it. It's been all San Antonio this entire game. Not a single moment, not a single purple, man. Every single loss of the Lakers have had, all 12 of them, every single game we lose by double digits. Like this team, bro, like, hold on. Vando has some words exchanged with somebody on the Spurs. What happened? What the heck happened? But yeah, no, the craziest stat about this team is that, like, we have a winning record, but every time we lose, it's by double digits. Like, it's never been done before, and I don't like being a part of this side of history. But regardless, Lakers lose. We played hard, no firepower. That's the tagline for this, but that's unfortunate. But hopefully for the next game we can, for the next live show we can, get a win, because I think every single live show that I've done so far we have lost, and that's terrible. It's me, am I bad luck? I don't know, but man, I gotta do this recap. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm upset, but hey, first live stream, not the last one of 2026, but let's keep growing, let's keep being positive, let's end the night on a good one. So until next time, everybody, see ya and stay safe.